Hey world, being willing to come back with another video. Video is dark, family, because it's a dark time. Like I said, we right now, if you get a chance, make sure you stay warm. In this particular environment right now, this Arctic blast is going across the nation. You got to ask yourself, what about the homeless people? What about all those families who lost their jobs, who's been evicted because of this pandemic or plandemic? What about all the companies that had to release workers because they weren't able to come in and work because of social distancing and whatnot? What's happening to those people right now? It's crazy. I'm sitting there talking to my girl, and I'm like, and she just brought it to my attention, because it's 17 degrees right now in Austin, Texas. The wind chill is 17, 27 the high. Who can survive in those conditions outside? Now, like I say, being in Austin and, actually witnessing the number of homeless people that are just right downtown. I mean, you got the capital. Austin is the capital of Texas, and you have many homeless people living right under the bridge. Remind you, they just shut down a major highway here in Austin for at least like a 3 or 4 mile stretch, and I know for a fact that there are a lot of homeless people that are living on those bridges. You just got to ask yourself, what's going to happen to those people? Okay, and so when that's why I tell you, talk about the real actors and the fake actors. Fake actors are the ones that's asking us to donate to their particular charity or their particular cause to help those that support them. You would think it would be the other way around. You'd be thinking that they're the ones that's using their resources in a time of need to help those that's supported them in the past. Those are the fake actors. The real actors are the ones that you run to the voting booth and vote for, thinking that your vote counts. Because if your vote really counted, and they really was there for the people and for the quote-unquote American people, wouldn't you see changes? I mean, for the last 4 years, all we heard about was Trump doing this, Trump doing that, right? Impeachment this, impeachment that. But as soon as this other president, and remember I told you, there's no such thing as elections. There's elections. And if you don't believe me, just think back. Think back. How many times have you seen a president or anybody in political office get voted in, and there were substantial changes in policy and systemic actions that you can actually see? It never happens, because this whole notion of politics in America is divide and conquer. Why would a country have to have 2 political parties, but one group of people voting? To divide the country. So now you have everybody that voted for Democrats, they have Joe Biden in office. Now I guess that's it. They cool with it. Not even understanding that his first 100 days in office have pretty much decimated the oil industry. If you're not familiar with it, the Keystone Pipeline was a project that provided thousands and thousands of jobs for individuals. And then if you talk about those that work offshore, those are thousands and thousands of jobs. Now, what's the justification? Well, he want to recognize climate change. Let me tell you something. Global warming, go outside. Stay out there about 10 minutes right now, wherever you are, unless you're in Florida. But anywhere down south, in Texas, up north, global warming, really? See, that's what I'm saying. You have to be cognitively dissonant not to use your own 5 senses. And that's why I say the Most High is inside of you, because we provided senses. But if you stay in a realm of forgetfulness, which means that you can't even remember, what's right and what's wrong. How can you remember when the whole time you've been in this existence, you witnessed wrong for so many different types of people, but then you witness a difference in other types of people? So you know that the game is rigged. You know the game is rigged when you know consciously that there are many homeless people out there right now, probably dying in this particular weather. Not to mention the 20 to 22 veterans that commit suicide every day. See, these are real numbers. And this is real consciousness, because you got to know that people that are homeless right now are suffering, dying. No more talk about the pandemic. No more talk about, assistance. All right? So like I say, family, pay yourself first. I do want to come back, and that's why the video is dark, man, because it's kind of dark time right now when you're empathic and when you're thinking about those that are in situations that could be helped, but no one's helping them. All right? All right, family. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High Inside bring you joy, and being with us out of 5,000.